Tēnā koutou katoa. Welcome to my Pipeline Pro overview mini webinar. We're going to go for about 10-15 minutes today, maybe a bit longer. If you're watching this live, kia ora. If you're watching the replay, tēnā koe. Ko Inez taku ingoa, ko te arawa te waka, ko te arawa te iwi no Rotorua ahau. I'm the Aotearoa, Pacific, the first Aotearoa partner certified partner for Pipeline Pro. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about this piece of tech for those of you who may have seen it, or it may have come up in your feed on Facebook or what have you, or you may have watched me on my social media and thought, well, you're going to come here and see what I'm talking about. About 7, maybe 8 years ago, I was working as a full-time property valuer. I'd spent 8 years in the industry, having gone to university at RMIT in Melbourne and registered or become a qualified valuer over in Australia. And then I moved back to Aotearoa 2013. As a professional, so with a profession, and I'm registered and governed by an act of law, there are, in general, most people work for a mainstream company. I decided at that time that within a mainstream company, I wasn't actually able to serve Māori people in the way that I felt gave the most value. And being a valuer, that was to do with whenua. And also, I felt that what we were suffering from was knowledge poverty, not from being kuare or ignorant or incapable, but literally from as if somebody was to say, here, play Monopoly, and then they forgot to give us the instruction book. So I set out to build a business based on providing knowledge as my service and as my point of difference. And in order to do that, I had to leave the mainstream. I had to start my own business in Diginuity. And what I quickly learned was how it can be really difficult to scale. That means take your great idea and share it with as many people as possible. How would I do that? And then on top of that, how was I going to achieve that and get paid? At the time, I was a single parent going through a separation and all sorts of things that come with divorce, like selling houses and doing a bit of couch surfing. And the only real asset I still had at that time was my knowledge, was my particular, like my pukenga, whakaaro pukenga, mātauranga, of being a trained valuer, trained property consultant. I didn't have anything. It was all locked up in relationship property, going through lawyers, and I just had a car. I had a profession. I had my registration, and I knew that I had to provide for the children. So I packaged knowledge. And how I packaged knowledge was I decided on what I thought was a problem, which was home ownership at the time. What did I have as a skill set or knowledge to contribute to that? And then how do I turn that or monetize that without losing my integrity, just shamelessly charging and booking clients when, for example, you may not be insured as a business. You may not have a PA or a computer system or a way to record documents like you have to in many of our service-based professions. So what I did was I took all my limitations and I said to myself, well, these are my limitations. These are the lemons, make some lemonade. I have knowledge, so I need to get it to people. So how do I get it to people when I don't have a printer and I'm not a great typist? I've left the mainstream, so I didn't have an assistant anymore. How do I get information to people, but then also get paid for it because I need to survive? with the children and having a mortgage and things. And so that's when e-commerce started to come up in my radar. For me at the time, my main form of running the business was just by going live on Facebook. And I was just going live to provide value. I didn't really have a product or a service or a way to collect or connect to the money yet. And to be honest, many of you may understand this point, but it was also, culturally, we have different ways of managing and asking for money, right? And so I had to figure out how to learn that practice of making a sale without feeling stink about myself, so on and so forth. Over the years, I figured that Facebook was a great funnel. Okay. The funnel is how do you get attention from people to look at your services and what you have to offer down into the pipeline. And the pipeline is what is it you want to achieve or do as a business? I want to inspire people into home ownership through digital knowledge and advice. And I'd like to them to pay me for it. That's like the pipeline. Now, how you come into the pipeline to achieve that, there are many different ways. One pipeline originally was Facebook. Then I learned a little bit about Instagram. Now, just recently, I finally caved into TikTok just because it has great videos. But there's also email marketing. Never forget the in-person connection that we have to people. Never forget that. All of the things. Those are all funnels into your pipeline. But as you can hear just with that, okay, Facebook was one thing. Back in the day, I used to do Facebook and manage it by using my phone. And then it blew up in numbers and I could barely respond to any of the messages. Then I could barely respond to messages on my email. And then stupid me went and did an Instagram account because that's where the visual customers are. And that started blowing up as well. So the last, say, 3 years has been never a dull moment as far as creating the traffic into my funnels, into my pipeline, but how to get the work out of the pipeline. So get it in and get moving through the pipeline through to the goal, which is value for customers, more people in homes, my vision, and my whānau flourishing as well, because the business is working. Facebook, Instagram, email, in person, contracts, what else? Phone calls. I was barely able to keep up with them until recently. Well, let's take a step back. Until I found e-commerce, which is Shopify, was my first choice. E-commerce is technology that allows you to build a website. People can click a button and they can pay you for what you're offering. Okay, that's e-commerce. E-commerce is technology that makes that really easy. What I'm talking to you today about is Pipeline Pro or any of the sales funnel technology. It's where they say, provide you with technology that allows Facebook, Instagram, email, text messages, what about TikTok, landing pages, surveys, all to come in through different funnels into your pipeline, and then managing and looking after people is automated. That's pretty much it. I'm about to show you something. I'm going to share my screen just so that you know what I'm on about. Okay. Amazing. Got it here. Share screen. Share a tab. Okay. So Pipeline Pro, you may have seen this advert going around.
You want to know what the
Advertising.
number one thing is that separates profitable businesses from
You probably
struggling
can't hear it
businesses
at the
day
moment.
in and day out? It's visibility, or I should say the lack thereof.
And so this is what I saw. I thought, hang on, what are they talking about? What is it that they have to offer? And they basically got this message across to me loud and clear. 8 core business growth features. And that is what I needed. Let me come back to you. See if I can get this. Okay. Scroll it down to here. All right. So essentially, Pipeline Pro, sales funnels, technology, what they do is they give you a bunch of functions that allow you to manage all of those different funnels that people come in to your business. And what I was doing at one stage was paying for Calendly or Scheduley. Those are where you provide a link to people. They can click it, find your calendar, book a place in your calendar, and pay you money for your consultation services, right? Awesome. But then you add to that, well, where am I going to host them? Because Facebook groups belong to Facebook. I wanted to be able to contact people and do that when I wanted, how I wanted to, and you can't export the connections or the contacts from Facebook groups out of Facebook. And so I went to Mighty Networks, I went to Thinkific, Kajabi, I've tried all of them. And whilst they're beautiful, they're not always about the actual sale and transaction. But I had to pay for that. And the more users you have, the more you pay. The more live streams you do, the more you pay. So then I was also trying to use technology that helps bring all my social media in together so I could try and answer all my messages in one place. Long story short, pretty much could only ever connect to about 1% of the people who are connecting to me. 1%, 1 out of 100, because I'm a slow mover. I like to do things, go through certain processes to make sure I get things correct. Well, those pieces of technology were starting to cost me around $500 a month, including Vimeo. And I used Vimeo because it's like a YouTube, but allows you to store things. It's got a few more sort of techie features about it. And all up, about $500 a month, and about, I'd say, $1,000 to $1,500 a year for subscriptions for the tools that I need to communicate knowledge-based products or services to my market, to my customers, and get them to pay. So for the first, what's that, $3,000, $4,000 a year, most of my income was going towards paying for my tools. So naturally, this piece of technology took my attention when I was able to get these 8 features. And I thought, wow, $37. Let me move over this side. So $37. Some of these ones here are only available in the upgraded full automation subscription. So I'm going to let you know that now, and I can answer any of your questions that you may have about that. But when I heard that I can get all of these things, let me go through them quickly. Reputation Manager is Google reviews, automatically being able to ask for Google reviews from your customers. Sales pipelines, bringing in people from different questions and queries from Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, email, texting, things like that. Contact Manager, having all your contacts in one place. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Do you see what I mean? All in one book, one address book. calendar conversion, that's sending out a link so that people can see what days you are available. Those are preset according to what you set. Click on that and you can set it up where they can pay you as well, or just book in an appointment. Website builder, building like it's basically an open template format, and you drag and drop what pieces of content you want to have where. All of mine are built and made on either this or my e-commerce store. A sales funnel builder. Sales funnels and being able to build them are hugely important to being able to grow your business and double, quadruple, so forth. A sales funnel is where you say, provide a survey or a form or a blog, and people can click on it. And once they click on it and say, oh, yes, I like this content, I want to sign up for more, they're in a funnel. And then from there, you can automate whether they get a text message, a voice message, an email, what have you. Maybe it's every week, every month, and so forth. And that's your relationship management as well. You know, you might be busy doing your tāmoko or doing your services or doing your artwork or dealing with a certain number of clients right now, and you just want to take care of the people who are interested in your business so that once you come back around to them, they are already nurtured and feel a part of your business. And then that's when you can connect to them. So you're taking care of your business traffic, clients, for future income. A blogging system. I found blogging is exceptionally good for MLMs. So multi-level marketing, where you sell products, or you're what do you call those things? An affiliate marketer. Blogging is great for that, because at the end of the day, people pay for value. They don't pay for a product or a service. And often if they feel like you're just selling to them, sometimes they want to just be sold to. But if they feel that's all you're giving, there's no value in that. It's hard to convert. But blogging is a really great way to be able to blog, show your expertise, show you how your mātauranga in social work, psychology, and valuing, and property consultancy. What else? Being a doctor, a dentist, a physio, a personal trainer, tāmoko artist, so on and so forth, right? Blog, whether that's a video, audio, podcast, or writing, and recording your knowledge in regular episodes. You can do that in Pipeline Pro. And then you have value to share with your customers, whether that's sending it out weekly, sending it out through your social media, or saying, hey, read my blog, and then at the bottom asking them to buy or subscribe to your services or product. That's how you build value for them. They have an aha moment, and then they're yours. A chat widget. This is a widget where you can just pop on your social media, your emails, your website, so that people can chat and ask questions, and it comes straight through to the phone. My level of engagement with my customers has gone up exponentially. It was non-existent because I always got more messages than I could, and I just gave up. But now I can actually connect to people by clicking one button, and my system takes care and goes, cool, these people are leads. They want more information. They want this. And some of it's automated, some of it I haven't done yet. So that's our 8 core business growth features. For $37 US dollars is how you get to access Pipeline Pro inbound, and there are no extra fees. 37 US dollars. For me, there is no reason why anybody shouldn't do this. I promise you, I trust me on this one. It is something that I wouldn't give a guarantee like that you can spend this and not have any worries about whether it gives you value or not. What it doesn't do this may be something you want to know, is for $37, it doesn't allow you to reach out to people through the system. Okay, so right now I'm going to quickly show you my internal. So I wonder if it'll let me do that. I won't show you the one with all of my database in it. I'll show you my sort of one that's just in the process of being built. Okay, so let's share this tab instead. So this one's just a new account. So also for $37 you can have unlimited accounts, unlimited pipelines. So I run my MLM products. So I love makeup and I love supplements and I love creativity. So it's kind of like a little side business of mine. I do blogging, lifestyle blogging, well-being, beauty, icky, but supplements. And I blog and I have that almost like a mini business. Then I have my valuing business. Then I have my coaching. And then I have Pipeline Pro. But I'm the business. These are all just different funnels of me, the pipeline, if that makes sense. Anyway, I have this one. And if we were to come down here, okay, the $37 gives you access to conversations. So you can see people, all of your Instagram, Facebook, emails, messages come in here and they'd be lined up all together, regardless of where they come from. Your calendars are here. So you set up a calendar and then I can set up things like price, calendar settings, set up groups. I can say, here's my bookings available for Pipeline Pro. And then where I'm going with this is that you will be able to see all of your leads coming down here, all of their questions, all of their emails, all of their messages, and you will have all of their contact details, but it simply won't allow you to send any messages out to them. Does that make sense? It won't allow you to go out. You'll be able to see the incoming, you'll get the emails, you'll get the texts, you'll get the Facebook messages, everything. And then you'll have to go back to your phone and text them back, message them back by Facebook, message them back by Instagram, email them back. So if you're small and starting out, it's a perfect place to start. This would have made my life infinitely easier for the first 5 or 6 years of business, just by having those tools, just by having a calendar that I can use and send out to people. They can click their own appointment that I've specified as available, and then they can pay me. And then I meet with them and I know that it's already done. So Pipeline Pro includes the payment system as well. It uses Stripe. I think I'm going to wrap up now and just say, come back to our little, $37 allows you inbound, so you can see who all your leads are and you can still manage them. Let's see if we can have a quick look at my other one. Okay, yeah, that's small enough so you can't see any names or anything. So we can see here I have many, many, many incoming leads into my business from different sources. Okay, and then I have lots of different pipelines, including blogging and so forth, all in one place. And then I can also track each time somebody moves through. If you can see that, you can see who's coming into the pipeline and who's moving through to a done deal. Okay, and you can track that over time. Alrighty. And so where I want to leave you is, if that sounds like something that could really increase your sales and also hold on to your freedom, then your $37 is an exceptional investment in your business. Here's the numbers for me. I bought it $37. That $37 investment translated within the first week into $500 worth of sales or commitments from customers who book my services in the first week that I wouldn't have had before. I had other contracts and stuff coming in, but they were easy conversions. I went, heck, that's good. So then I quickly upgraded to the 97 US dollar version per month, which gives me the ability to contact them all from my one central portal, connect to them straight away, which was, I don't have to go to my phone, to my Facebook, to my Instagram. It all comes from the one place. That saved me time. It allows me to employ virtual assistants so that they can now scale my business for me and contact more people. And also the main thing is really give the customers value and support that I couldn't give before. I'm still not perfect, but I am 100% better than where I was. By going up to the 97 US dollars a month version of it, straight away $5,000 in the first month. And it's not just about money, but if you're a business person, you're here to hear about how it can help you. And because they were already sitting there wanting to be my customer, I simply couldn't get to them before. By having this system, I basically they were able to connect to where they could buy from me and get the information they needed. And all I had to do, and they book in their appointments, all I have to do is show up. So, of course, naturally, I thought, well, I'm going to go and fly there and become a partner because this is the best piece of tech. I wish I could have had it earlier because it actually is about helping me provide value to more of my customers, more Māori whānau, Indigenous people who I want to get knowledge to. So you can also sell products and services. It's good for knowledge. Being able to embed your videos and create your own courses in there is perfect for that. But I'm going to hold there, okay? What you can do to reach out is you can, again, go to, I'm going to write it in here. Here I am. So it is https://pipelinepro.inezcoach.com, okay? My call to action is commit to your business, commit to yourself, and then it costs you no more if you don't want it to. And that's the 37 US dollars a month product. And you can see the blue link on that link I've just given you. That connects you to me. When I see your email, I can then send you an invitation to become, to be part of my monthly webinar and workshop customers. I'll do that regardless of if you just buy the lifetime. Reach out to me, message me, put a comment if you're interested in upgrading and making a commitment to the automated monthly subscription. Even though you may not be ready today, here's the thing. On Monday, it goes up by $50 US dollars. So it'll be $147 per month ongoing from there on. If you lock it in by the 1st of May, it's 97 US dollars a month, which is about $160 a month. And it remains that price forever. Once you lock it in at that price, you get it at that price ongoing, lifetime. My recommendation is join up for that to claim that 97 US dollar a month subscription. You get a 7-day free trial. And if after the 7 days or 6 days, you want me to remind you to unsubscribe, I can put your email in and I can do that. I can remind you to do that. And then you haven't lost anything. But if you think, yes, I do have a dream of having my own business and getting more customers so that I can give value to them, then consider going and just messaging me, however you do that. Buy the 37 US dollars first. That's across the board is beneficial. And then reach out about upgrading. And as long as you do that before Monday, you'll get it for 97 US dollars. Thank you so much for joining me today. Mauri ora kia koutou katoa. I'm going to, let me just get this right out of my face. You can feel free to leave comments in here. Good morning, Gina. In the YouTube, I will pick them up as I go throughout the day. And I will also email this replay out to everybody who said they were interested via email. Thank you all. I'm Inez from Indigenuity, and I'm your Pipeline Pro partner. Kia ora rā.